Well, welcome back to the Prospect Hub. We're going to get into this, what happened with the Mets minor leagues last week. And of course, before we get into this video, hit the subscribe button, like this video. Mets minors recap: Drew Gilbert, AJ Ewing rake for St. Lucie. It hasn't been the best start to the season for the Mets minor league affiliates, except just one team, High A Brooklyn, which has a winning record to the start of the year. However, several minor leaguers are performing well, including AJ Ewing and Drew Gilbert in St. Lucie. Even a small sample size, Ewing looks like a breakout candidate this year, while Gilbert has been crushing low-A pitching while on rehab. For the second straight week, the Syracuse Mets dropped their series, winning just 2 of 6, and scored only 16 runs in 6 games against the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. Gilbert Celestino paced the team in batting average, on-base percentage, and OPS through the 6-game series, going 6 for 6. Despite leading the team in those categories, he didn't record any extra base hits and only drove in 1 run. Joey Meneses was the offense's other standout performer as he continues to build on a strong start to the season. Meneses went 7 for 22 against the Iron Pigs with 3 doubles and 5 RBIs. To the early going, Meneses leads the International League with 11 doubles, 4 more than the next highest batter. Meneses and his .924 OPS lead the Syracuse Mets by a lot, 14 games into the season. Mets prospect Brandon Sprout had his best start of the season so far in this series, striking out 6 batters in 4 1/3 innings while allowing 1 run. He allowed 2 hits and 2 walks in the effort. Brandon Waddle has been excellent to start the season, delivered the best overall start of the series, tossing 5 scoreless innings. He allowed a hit and 2 walks and struck out 4 batters. Through 3 starts, Waddle owns a sparkling 1.35 ERA. Out of the bullpen, Anthony Goss tossed 2 more scoreless innings to bring him up to 6 scoreless on the young season. Rico Garcia also impressed, allowing no runs in 2 1/3 innings. He has a 1.93 ERA and 4 appearances. Double-A Binghamton. The Roman Ponies dealt with poor weather all week, resulting in 2 doubleheaders and another postponement. They played just 5 games against the Hartford Yard Goats as a result, and Binghamton lost the series by dropping 3 games. It was a close series, both teams scoring 19 runs in 5 games. Nick LaRusso had by far the best series of any of the Roman Ponies bats. The 24-year-old went 4 for 12 with all of his hits going for extra base hits, 3 doubles, and a home run. Nick Morabito had struggled in his first action above high A level, but he had a decent week by leading the team with 5 hits in the 5-game set. He recorded 1 double and 2 RBIs and also stole 5 bases. On the downside, he struck out 8 times with 18 at-bats and didn't record a walk. Nolan McLean and Jack Wenninger have been the 2 standout pitchers for Brooklyn in the early going. They both recorded their second starts of the year in this series, and each delivered a performance of 5 innings, allowing just 1 run each. Wenninger especially impressed, striking out 9 and just 2 hits and a walk allowed, while McLean struck out 6 and allowed 4 hits and 3 walks. Juan de Suarez had an excellent outing out of the bullpen, tossing 4 scoreless innings while allowing just 2 hits. He also struck out 6 in the effort. That was Suarez's first outing of the year after recording a 3.92 ERA in Binghamton a year ago. The Brooklyn Cyclones split their series against the Hudson Valley Renegades, keeping them 3 games above 500. Both teams scored 22 runs in the 6-game set. Chris Suarez continues his rollicking start of the year, going 4 for 16 with 3 doubles and a home run. He was tied for the team lead in the series as well with 3 RBIs. Through 8 games, Suarez has a monster 1234 OPS. Eli Serrano has also been fun to watch in Brooklyn, both at the plate and in the field. He added 4 more hits to his ledger in this series, including a double and a home run. He also stole 3 bases. His OPS is just a notch above 1,000. Boston Barrett has not been off to the same start as Suarez or Serrano, but he started to heat up against Hudson Valley. He recorded his first 2 extra base hits of the year, a triple and a home run, and had an 818 OPS for the series. For the year, it currently sits at 661. Now, a couple of things about Chris Suarez and Eli Serrano. These guys could get promoted to Double-A if they continue on, especially Suarez. Suarez played last year in Brooklyn. He's repeating it. But he could very much be in Double-A this year and could very much be on a lot of lists. He's beginning to come on some lists. He's not on the MLB.com list, but he's on other lists. I believe he's a top 30 prospect on Mesmerizer's list. So just keep that in mind. And Serrano's a very good prospect, and he's gotten off to a very strong start. Several pitchers delivered scoreless efforts against the Renegades, including Noah Hall, Anthony Nunez, Zach Thornton, Joel Diaz, and R.J. Gordon also impressed in 2 starts, allowing just 2 runs in 7 2/3 innings while striking out 7. The St. Lucie Mets split their series against the Lakeland Flying Tigers despite some much-needed offense from the team. In 6 games, St. Lucie scored an impressive 38 runs and gave up 29. Much of the offense in the series came from Drew Gilbert, who played in 4 games as he rehabs an injury. The former Astros prospect recorded 8 hits and 15 at-bats, including 2 doubles and 2 home runs. He also walked 3 times without striking out. Even if it's just in low A, it's great to see Gilbert crushing the ball after struggling during an injury-plagued 2024 season. As great as Gilbert was, you could argue A.J. Ewing was even more impressive. The 23 draft pick struggled in St. Lucie a year ago, but has looked extremely comfortable thus far. Against Lakeland, Ewing went 11 for 22 with 2 doubles, a home run, and a whopping 9 RBIs. He also stole 3 bases. In 8 games, he owns a 1204 OPS. In 2 games, including 1 start, 2024 7th-round draft pick, Will Watson looked stellar against the Flying Tigers. He tossed 7 2/3 scoreless innings, allowing 3 hits and 2 walks while striking out 9. These appearances were just the 3rd and 4th outings of Watson's professional career, so the early success is very encouraging. Matt Allen also continues to be the best story of the young minor league season, as he made his 2nd start of the year. Allen struck out 3 2/3 innings, and he's now has thrown 6 1/3 innings to start his first season since 2019. Out of the bullpen, Irvin Cota shined yet again, tossing 4 scoreless innings with 3 strikeouts. The 21-year-old has now tossed 6 2/3 innings scoreless to start the year. St. Lucie was aided this week by 2 rehabbing Mets. Francisco Alvarez had a hit and 2 walks and 12 plate appearances, who played for Double-A Binghamton. Jeff McNeil went 2 for 5 with a walk, and he'll continue playing with St. Lucie Tuesday to Thursday this week. Both should be playing with Syracuse by the end of the week. Well, that's good news. Now, I hope you like this video, and of course, I'll have more stuff on the Mets minor league system. This is the place you want to follow, because I'll conjure up everything and collect everything here on this channel for you to watch. And let me know what you think about this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.